All right, we are back again, and this time around, we are going to be on the Chelsea station. No, we don't get any other this thing. All right, we are back again, and this time around, we are going to be talking about the Chelsea players, most especially the players we should be expecting against Forest and also against Real Betis on the 25th and on the 28th. Very, very important, but we'll start with the midfield. Remember, we wanted to analyze and deliberate on the midfield before we said that when we enter this session, we'll deliberate on that because of this session is all about Chelsea players and what we are expecting from them. Let's start from the midfield.
Okay, thank you very much. Midfielders. The most important role.
I have read your mind already.
Some people, they make me vex for that midfield. I know they happy at all. And it's funny because when you bring these things up to our fan base, some people will say, you're saying rubbish. Are you not seeing the stats? Are you not seeing the...
I don't know, stats are bit confuse people.
Bro.
I tell you.
Bro. And no special, no, there's no shades on Enzo Fernandez because now him I want direct this talk to. Bro, you're a World Cup winner. You're a young player of the year, of the tournament.
Tournaments.
I know say you get passion, you get character, but there are times when we need Enzo the most. And yet he go still dey hide.
Is it because of the area or the position?
Not be area. Not be that same area where sometimes he go get chance, he go score. But what is this level of inconsistency? We dey talk about Caicedo. There's this level of consistency that Caicedo has given us this season. You can't be doing today you are good, tomorrow you are bad. Today you are good, tomorrow you are bad. And then you are expecting that Chelsea will not sign a better midfielder tomorrow to compete with you. And some people will still be dragging. Say who are we going to compare with Enzo? Enzo no dey put body. No, like this intensity. In the play like say the ball dey heavy am for body. Or in leg dey heavy am to hold ball.
Are you saying this because of the Manchester United game?
Other games too now. Make we just let's be straight up. There are other games this season where we've seen Enzo. That's why one thing that happened after that Liverpool game, I said something about Enzo Fernandez. I said Enzo now don't score. The day he asked me about Andre Santos competing against Enzo, and I said why not? Because if you look player, waiting in the offer, if he did more than waiting Enzo they offer, you will obviously want him to come.
Yeah.
Because there are things that Enzo is not giving us that another player will be able to give us. So why should we not embrace that competition or embrace that player to come to Chelsea?
After all, Mikel
if
said
you don't embrace it, that means you are being biased.
Mikel said
just
that
love a player.
sometimes when they bring the likes of Torres and the likes of Aneka for Drogba, it helps the competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And another thing where they pay me, they say they can't be like people they don't say they won't build the team around Enzo Fernandez. I'm like, how? How do you build a team around Enzo Fernandez when he's been inconsistent? And I can mention over 15 players for you, 15-8 midfielders for this same league where they play. We better pass Enzo for that position.
Zolo.
I know say if like carry goals come, carry assist come. Wetin we dey watch? Wetin we want make you provide for us? And wetin we go use judge you? Yes, goals is okay, assist is okay, but when we need you most, you deliver for us. Now, our attacking midfield.
Sorry, let me cut you. Sorry to cut you.
Okay.
Now, I know. Let me talk like a casual Chelsea fans that will watch this video. You said you need more. But Enzo, you just mentioned that Enzo, after all, he has gotten a goal this season and also got some assists this season.
Okay.
So what else do you want?
Intensity.
As a Chelsea fan now.
Intensity, put body for ball. If not to see, we talk about being the ball carrier. I know that Enzo is not a ball carrier. But that's why I said when we need you need to cover up. Because now the way they play. You cannot carry Enzo now, for example, and put him in Caicedo's position. And carry Caicedo and put in Enzo's position. And you expect Enzo to cover up Caicedo's position where? If not, I feel say Caicedo fits play box to box midfield for us. You can go front and come back. Very well.
And if Caicedo do that, that's when you start doing that Declan Rice comparison.
Exactly.
Yes,
Because people
yes.
They play the same position with Declan now. So you can't say
Because
Declan
Rice
has
is
got
more
more
in
goals.
box
Yes.
to box.
Yes. So is it that we do something about the midfield against Nottingham Forest and play Lavia, making day for the DM, make Caicedo they do box to box work for us.
Guy.
If Enzo will not be able to give us what we want.
You know one thing with Chelsea fans about Enzo, they believe that once he's there, he can bring this one magic moment.
See, leave magic moment too. Magic moment they come when they come. I make they call am magic.
Magic, yeah.
And they call am moments. We need consistency. We need moments. We need moments.
So
Not one moment.
So Ole Enzo is the whole character about your midfield issues right now.
Because the position is playing is where we are. I feel the other parts, the wing side and every other thing. But Enzo's position, most especially to me, is we are lacking a bit of intensity inside that midfield position. It is sometimes they spoil. You know why I'm saying this? Palmer is playing in the middle, for example. Enzo is also playing in the middle positions for us. That's our attacking midfield, whatever you want to call it. And these two players, they don't get that pace. I don't talk this entire before. We need that fast-paced midfielder. We go front, go back, build play, put body for ball. They get that energy to run in between lines. You spoke about the likes of Rogers and Fernandez. You even spoke about Jolinton, a very perfect example. Energetic midfielders, now what we need. Caicedo can play that position very well, but you cannot leave Caicedo's position out. You can't leave him out of that position. If not, he will suffer. That's my point.
Firstly, with all due respect, I will urge Enzo Fernandez to watch Declan Rice. With all due respect, I think the fan base, we have been blinded. In victory and in failure, the truth must be told. That's one thing we should not neglect. Forget, Dave said something once, Big Dave said something once, that when a team is winning, both the people where they play rubbish and the people where they play well, they glory all of them. Say yes, now them they do one. Truth be told, even before Liverpool game, there was a comment I made about Enzo Fernandez, about him being a kind of sluggish midfielder, because that's how I see him. That thing that you are struggling to do for Chelsea, that is what Declan Rice is doing freely for Arsenal. Watch Declan Rice yesterday's goal. Such a sweet goal. A sweet goal.
But Enzo scores goals.
Enzo scores goals. Which goal did he score? Look against Liverpool. I'll tell you, that goal he scored against Liverpool, there was a slight mistake, but he was fast enough to correct it. That was a pass. He was already making a mistake, but he was fast enough to just hit the ball inside the net. See, I said something when I was watching the Mayu game. I remember when Dave made a comment like, doing a video for, what's his name again? Santos and Enzo Fernandez. Yeah. If it will be highly competitive. Dave was saying something and some fans were like, I beg, leave that in. Who be Santos? Now small boy. Now Leguan in the play. Make him come here. But after watching Mayu game, I came to a conclusion that for sure, Enzo Fernandez is supposed to sit at the bench and learn from Santos.
This season, based on what they don't play.
He's supposed to sit at the bench next season and learn from Santos.
They not go believe.
Stop being blinded by victory. See, when you are too blinded by victory, it will still land you in failure. That is the truth. When we are too blinded by victory, it will still land. Leave all those nonsense Maresca is saying in his mouth when we win 1-0. Leave all those talks. Leave all those talks. When somebody is playing nonsense, be direct that you are playing nonsense. A whole Argentina player, a World Cup winner, Copa America winner. What again, Seth? What has he carried? I think he has carried the Portuguese league. As you are supposed to be more, in fact, now you were supposed to build that confidence in. Nobody should come out with that statement that we want to build a team with Enzo Fernandez. That team go fall. That team go fall because even Enzo Fernandez, he does not even have a foundation for himself. Prove me wrong. Analyze other games. Forget about the winning. Don't be blindfolded by Chelsea has won several matches. Watch him against Newcastle. Watch the nonsense he played against Man U. This is very annoying.
Apart from the Man U game, is there other games that
The mention games now.
Before-
one they go back. Don't be today. Don't be today.
See.
You don't talk about Enzo. Don't be today.
He get the kind of support system where Enzo supposed to give us. Yes, we dey win. See, match where they win. No be saying that Enzo they carry ball, they go score goal. Na lie. Na
People
teamwork.
they beat ball.
People they like
I mean, they talk and say in position where be saying they get into spaces
species.
where you go fit score. But me, see, you can't see Vince for Twitter talk. He said Andre Santos in the position that Enzo is playing for Chelsea now will score 15 goals easily if he's starting every game.
Santos has more goals than him. Oh. Santos has more goals than Enzo Fernandez this
For
season.
a player that is a box-to-box midfielder, when I mean box-to-box, in they go back, in they defend,
Where the
in
club
they go front.
Look club where they play for. Oh. He's playing for a club as Strasbourg. Who be no Strasbourg name before? Sef? No be just this season. We Strasbourg Saturday.
and the likes of Petrovic and Santos.
Santos. Even Man U fans don't even know Santos. Arsenal fans, who know Santos? Everybody don't know the guy because of his influence. Like, see, bro, I apologize that they're arguing between Enzo Fernandez and Andre Santos. Enzo Fernandez is supposed to see. I'm very serious. He has to sit down and watch like highlights of Declan Rice. He has to sit down, and when he's sitting down, the way they react keyboard, you go to watch the video they play. Now, so you suppose as they watch and they hold the ball, they do everything they do because you really need to learn. Because if you try that rubbish in this last game, God.
Oh man,
Not be laughing matter.
Well, I don't have much to say about Enzo because I know that whenever we bring up talks about midfield, definitely our hands always point out to Enzo because if you check the likes of Casado, when Casado came to Chelsea, we spitted on him, we said all manner of things, but the boy tend to prove us wrong and gave us this consistency.
See,
Starting from last season, Cucurella, the same thing. Consistency after much talk and everything. Even to the point when we pushed the club to selling Cucurella. Cucurella have to stood his ground and they prove us wrong that he's the man for this. You understand? Palmer came in, gave us this consistency. Lavia, each time he comes up, you see it's there that the only hindrance is having his injury. You understand? Now, Enzo. Now, I will still say to the Chelsea fan base, don't take this to heart. Don't take it personal.
No stress.
Don't take it personal. Enzo is not a bad player, but he's not the kind of hype, the kind of player you people are giving that hype. They rate Enzo like saying he be the top. As it stands now, if I keep Pedri, I keep Enzo. Yeah, I can't do it. It's an insult.
They say Madrid they go for him now.
I bet they can't carry.
And they make the table big, make they bring big first.
Do you understand? You can't do it.
Can you compare him with the likes of Jolinton? Even Bruno Fernandes,
as it stands now,
as it top Pedri,
guy,
say they go far.
He insults now.
So he's not the kind of. He's a good player, but the hype way we they give him no be so. You understand? Let's enter the attack.
Now their problem plenty.
Why did you say so?
See, now they God, Maresca.
And leave Maresca now. No players want.
Now he go make the choice of player. Now that he go get problem.
Right now.
We are saying this based on our own.
Maresca don't even get. I don't feel say he get too much hand.
Okay, you don't get too much hand.
Yes. No, so tell me how they try to. That's the same set of players we go start. Apart from the judge, where me, I go feel say Manchester no start.
Okay.
For me, if McGill be fit.
So if we go, we could go back to midfield now. So in all these things that we are talking about Enzo now, emphasizing more Enzo, that means people are saying that Enzo should not kickstart the Nottingham Forest game.
Nobody is saying he should not start. Obviously, there is this level of should I say leadership and push that he gives to the players.
To the team, yeah.
We only want him to improve in his gameplay. But if at when he doesn't do that, the coach should not be scared of changing him.
We are speaking out of love, bro.
It's not that's
out of love.
I always say that there's nothing. Why would I want to hate on a player personally? I don't even know you personally, so there's no reason for me to hate on you. But I will say it the way it is because we need the best for our club.
Let's try to capture Lavia in Enzo's position. How do you think he will be?
I don't think so. I don't think
I don't see Lavia.
think
I don't
excel.
think he will excel.
Lavia moving forward is
It's risky.
it's not
Yeah,
too,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not too fluid.
Yeah.
That's what I'll use. He doesn't have that flex. See, you get the kind of ball carrier with me I need. What about people like the Brian? The Brian go fit carry ball run you run. At least he go run. Once you
Don't get pace.
Once you don't pass like three persons,
Jesus,
you're a very good ball
guy.
carrier.
Now Caicedo sef na him dey even dey do that work sef for Chelsea. Now
Small.
Caicedo dey
That's
do
why I
am
said
small for
Caicedo
Chelsea.
can play that role for you, but you will not allow Caicedo to leave his position.
Because definitely
You know
there will
the
be
grace
nobody
to come
to.
out from DN.
God. Give us another Caicedo.
So the attack.
So surprisingly, I know say people go get divided attention, divided opinion. Neto, in my opinion, he try for the last game because he worried Dogu well.
Yeah.
But sometimes Neto, if you get chance to shoot too, you're a left footer, you're a very good left footer, and your two legs say they okay. But then he go cut inside, and then the shots he go take now one kind mediocre shot, so I don't know from anywhere. This I've said it before. One of the problems about wingers is that sometimes it looks as though they are afraid of scoring goals. If your striker, no one score goal for you. Obviously, you know say our striker say no the put body to score goals. You as a winger, if you take it up on yourself, you can Barcelona for example, when Lewandowski no dey, Rafinha go and check their goals and their goals this season.
Yeah.
Rafinha they turn up. Lamine they turn up. So our wingers, this is to you guys. You people should not be scared of scoring. When you see the chance, when you have the chance. As a matter of fact, one thing our wingers will be working on now on the training ground is finishing.
We are not saying this because of only the Nottingham Forest game. Though I know that the Nottingham Forest game is one major game. We are also including the Betis game.
Yeah.
But I know say next season, I no go stress talking like this. Unless Chelsea no sign player. Unless Chelsea no sign better player.
Good. Now,
So for me, I mean, like the Neto Madueke starts, and like I will say, if Magui is fit,
Sancho should
Sancho
be.
can come from the bench.
Why?
as normal.
Why? Are you sure that Magui will be available for Nottingham Forest?
That is why I'm saying if he's fit, you play him. If he's not fit, you play Neto as the 9. But even Neto as the 9 is not. I don't think he's that threatening.
But when Jackson was not available, the few moments that Neto played that night before Jackson came back,
You know,
it
say
helped.
Neto may they maintain that 9 position.
now the
Yeah,
confusion
now the
we
pro-
are
yeah.
that.
It don't work. Now, Nottingham Forest. Although Murillo is out of the game anyway, so it's a big boost to us. They are one of their key defenders out of that game. But fine, Neto, Madueke, Sancho. But we should also realize that we need to stack up at least some good players in the bench. You never know what might happen. That's my take.
Let me say something based on this Mourinho you talked about. You said one of their key Merino. Sorry, is it Merino? Mourinho. Their key defender is not available. That's how we said against Newcastle. Their key midfielder, Jolinson, is not available. Then give us 2-0. But I'm not pointing there. Before I talk about the striker, please let me just give one more advice to Enzo. Please. Try and watch Pedri. Just follow this. Watch Pedri. Watch Bruno Fernandes. Watch Declan Rice. If you watch those 3 people, I think you will learn a lot. Please, just take off your pride. I know you are a World Cup winner, but just try and do it so you can help us. Then to the striker, guy, these boys are confusing
You know
me.
the option.
No. You know, even though I don't get option, but I get one advice I won't give Neto in particular. I believe that Neto is a Christian, and I want to be so realistic as a Christian. Because even the Bible says when there is a casting down, we say there is a lifting up. Neto, please stop casting down every time. You must not look down. You must not look down. Cast it up. Please, bro. You are good. Now you even make Dogu chop grass against Mayu. You are good. But your casting down is too much. Cast it up, please, bro. You have the pace. I believe Neto has a big influence in this our last game.
Yes,
This last game itself is even tied to Neto. Because anything will make Neto fuck up. Guy. Neto is just like, me, I hold on to him. Like 100%, I will hold him responsible. I'm not even holding on to Palmer. I'm holding more to Neto. But me playing Neto 9, I'm not really comfortable because who will really take on? Okay.
So you want to play Cucurella as the 9?
No. He's already a 9 already. Cucurella is already a 9.
Don't
He's
forget he's the highest goal scorer this year.
Sure. I know 5 goals. Even your striker self, not be only 1 goal he gets. Or 3 goals self. But okay, I'll prefer Sancho. Remember when Sancho came in against which match? Who did we play at before Mayu? I think we played Liverpool. Was it Liverpool before Mayu?
Yeah, Liverpool before Mayu.
No, Newcastle.
Newcastle, yeah.
Sancho had a bit of influence when he came in, so I'll prefer Sancho to start that game. I don't know, but just let him just do that. Is clearing. Sometimes they help us.
Okay. If we are to twerk this thing now in the attacking area,
Yeah.
Sancho played the left, Madueke played the 9, Neto played the right.
No.
After all, we have experimented Madueke from the left,
Yes.
and we have seen some positive, at least 70%. If I'm to give him the scoreline.
You get me, I want to talk. Something we never experiment before. No custom yet. Mr. Peter said something. Madueke playing as our false 9. We know that in any world, Madueke is not a striker.
Yeah.
You understand? But to me, I feel he will be more of a threat in that first 9 position than George. So that
I'm getting that picture. So that
Neto can be able to run that wing well.
Yes.
Now, one of the things that Madueke is giving in that left wing is that he's making good dribbles.
Yes.
But Sancho can provide that for us.
Very well.
Understand? The issue, one of the things where the issue where they get with Sancho, we say when he don't dribble, at least get to that 18. That pass, that cross when Madueke they give in the drum. Madueke they do when they try pass 1 or 2 defenders for the 18, he go try pass the ball highest, he go come out in a corner. That is what Sancho is not doing.
He's not doing.
But at least the dribble, he can cover up for them. Neto now, we need him in that wing at
So
every
bad.
point because of that pace. You understand? Me, I feel say Nottingham Forest will still come out against Chelsea.
Sure, very well.
Then let's drag ourselves back to the defense line.
You don't need to talk about that one too much now. You know, go do that nonsense when you do against Mayu. Say Santos.
But funny enough, me I for like the 3 midfielders to start. If at all, because I know the way they make Enzo Fernandez untouchable in that squad. You can't talk about the coach benching Enzo Fernandez. I remember
when Maresca bench removed, as in, like there was a time that Maresca said something that when you want physicality, that you call Lavia, Enzo, Casaido.
Yes.
You understand, when you want physicality. And that period of time, that was the time we started hitting on Enzo and people was not seeing it. Even to the point, Mikel, it was when Enzo Maresca said that in his press conference and Mikel emphasized on Enzo Fernandez. Yeah. That was when some Chelsea fans
started buying
into it. Do you understand? And apart from that moment, Maresca have to drop him from the Premier League for like 2-3 games. Started playing Enzo in the UEFA conference. That was where Enzo started trying to
adjust the game.
Do you understand? Sometimes when we talk about a player, a particular player, it's not that we hate. Like what they've said, I don't know Enzo. Enzo doesn't know me. You understand? If I meet Enzo for Stamford Bridge one day, when we go there, definitely I will snap with him.
Yeah, sure.
I will talk good things with him. I know, say, because I hate him. Even Jackson, if I see Jackson for my streets now, I align with him. Do you understand?
My man.
But let's face reality here. This is football. You understand? So it's not that Enzo is untouchable. Enzo is not untouchable. If Maresca read the games, he say Enzo no, if you give him waiting one for Nottingham Forest, definitely he will drop him.
Make Palmer no the 2 drop. If possible, we just play that game with Lavia and Caicedo.
No, if you play, I don't know.
Make Palmer need the 2.
If I'm too skeptical about it, if you play Lavia and Caicedo, it go make Palmer drop in.
But we really need that Lavia quality.
They get this holding life. They want to stick to that particular space with them. Well, let's talk about the defense. Talk about the defense. People will make comments over it. The defense line.
We already have our left back untouchable, unchangeable, unshakable. Cucurella, our highest goal scorer for the year 2025.
Me, I just the I don't know if we should start a right back
God.
or
God. Dave.
we should return Caicedo back to the right
Wait, first, wait.
I never thought.
I thought of that. I thought of
Are you
that.
saying this because of the recent performance of James and Malugusto?
How did they take perform? No, I want to know what is their performance so far.
Because you are talking as if
good or bad?
you don't really rate James' performance.
No,
For you to
no, I'm saying it because I feel like we need more hands in the midfield.
I'm getting his points. I'm feeling Dave. I'm feeling him.
We need like we need hands. I don't know, man, because that's how they fear the game too much, but that is just the way I see it. Understand? So, but if you start Lavia and start Enzo, yeah, forget about the Newcastle game. Yes, Chelsea messed up in the first half.
Yeah.
But in the second half, there was a little bit of stability.
So you will start Casado from the right wing back.
Yes, I don't think with Lavia, I don't think Caicedo will have too much work to do. Even if he's going back and coming.
Yeah. I feel you, bro.
I don't think you have too much work to do.
Then you are handicapping the right wing.
Another thing is that if you start,
do you know that you seeing Neto play very well against Manchester United was because of his James was not truly inverted into the midfield. He played his right back position very well more against Manchester United. That was why I see that he was able to cover up that right wing back defensively.
See, the problem is that Reece James is okay, but being defensively conscious is one important factor we need against Nottingham Forest.
And James have it.
James is a female player where now.
No, James has always had the defensive prowess.
Yes.
But so far, under Maresca,
he's not really.
I don't know if it's as per he's not
fit.
100% fit, or number two, Maresca's tactics or whatever. But that's just the way I see it. I won't use the word trust. That I trust James.
All right.
So at this point, maybe we should just come from the second half.
The fan base you have.
Wait for the comments. Wait for the comment. Let us just. In short, I guess this particular side of the defense wants comment on this area.
Yeah.
Let people drop their comments. The particular defenders that they are expecting to
they do when they
play.
start Chaloba with Caicedo. If I thought they would play Caicedo at the right back, start Chaloba with him.
But I have one question. I have one question for just one player. One player. Jackson. This is way it was. He good. He good.
All right.
Best player in the world,
All right. I guess that'll be all for now. Do it to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Bitas.
My name is Big Dave.
And my name is Gifto.